Hey, this is a life update, a health update on my mama. So she's still currently staying at this rehab center after the dismissal from the hospital on August 23rd, and she is going through her physical therapy and occupational therapy every day and getting her strength back. But an update on that is that she had her kidney stone removal. They blasted it, they lasered it, and made it become dust. Now she's still having her incontinency a lot. She's continuously urinating without control again. So we thought that might have been the stent that was causing it, but we went for the stent removal today on Friday the 15th, and she had that done, and the procedure went well. I was there with her every step of the way and held her hand, and because she hurt a lot when it was like it was painful, but he did it really well to the point where she felt no pain. She thought she was going to be in so much pain, but he was very, very professional, very, very good. So they got rid of that one stent, and the other stent is still in. The kidney stone is still there, but they said if the urination incontinency does not clear up within about a week or so after the stent removal, let them know. So she's seeing that urologist still, and he has set up an appointment for the next kidney stone removal at the at first she's going to have an x-ray next month. So within a month from today, she's going to have that done on a Thursday. So after she has that procedure where they'll blast the other one, and then about a week later remove the stent. Now she's still currently staying in this physical rehab center, and they're working with her on a daily basis, once with physical therapy and the next with occupational therapy, and they're administering her pain medicine, every 4 hours as needed, and she needs it, that's for sure. But so now we're going to have to somehow follow up with a pain clinic as soon as we release here, as soon as possible, pain specialist to continue the pain medicine, hopefully, and try to narrow down her pain, because she has so much pain regularly. She has the osteoarthritis, regular arthritis, sciatica, and the fibromyalgia, and such continuous issues. So with that, we'll have to take her to a pain clinic after all this, and the next step, he said we could do it this month, but I feel like that's a lot between the next surgery, now and the next surgery. But he said that her endocrine system, the parathyroid glands, there's 4 of them, and they want to remove 3 of them because the doctor here at this facility had messaged him, and he looked over the data from the blood work that they did a couple of weeks ago, and it still showed in the blood work that she had hypercalcemia, which is an overproduction of calcium in your blood. So the bones already have this excess amount of calcium building up, and they're constantly producing more because they think the body doesn't have enough. So her bones are producing it, causing more osteoarthritis. When they took the x-rays of the hip, they saw that she had hips. They saw she had an extremely swollen hips and lots of bone arthritis. So they think that because of this, not only that, but the parathyroid glands are overproducing the calcium, which is what I described, hypercalcemia. So they said the only way that she's going to stop continuously producing kidney stones, possibly every few months, so we're like at a rock and a hard place on this, because she doesn't want to have other health issues. If the parathyroid glands regulate so much, do you think we should have them removed? Because it's like she might have bone health issues. That's what she's afraid of. Or heart issues, because the parathyroid glands regulate the heartbeat and all kinds of things. So what if you're trading one monster for another, so to speak, or a trade-off of one issue for another? That's what she's afraid of. But anyway, parathyroid removal is something he suggested. He said that is needed, otherwise we'll have to keep going to see him all the time. He said good for his Good for him, but not us. Good for his money, but not us. So it was like, we don't want that. So the parathyroid glands in her body are producing too much calcium. So she has hypercalcemia. And so she's going to have to see an endocrinologist to further look into that and try to set up an appointment to remove those parathyroid glands that are needed. And hopefully then her bones won't be overproducing the calcium. But after that, it's likely we'll have to put her on calcium supplements, which she does not like the taste of, and it upsets her stomach and all that, but hopefully they'll have it in like some capsules that won't be as bad. So they'll have to put her on that. We'll have to put her on, give her that. But I hope it doesn't cause issues with the bones and the heart. Because having that many and only one left, she's afraid that it'll cause a medical issue in and of itself. But if we don't, those calcium levels will continue to rise consistently over and over again, producing so much calcium that the kidney stones just produce over and over and over and over. That's why some people have them every 4 or 5 months and have to have them removed. And then they wanted her to follow up with the infectious disease expert. They would like her to follow up with the infectious disease expert, that doctor, so he can continue figuring out more treatment and seeing if there's more infection and administering proper antibiotics for bladder and kidney infections and all of that. Because he can break it down and find exactly which antibiotics are specific for her, which can work for her. So now, between this and the next surgery, we've got to figure out whether we're going to see an endocrinologist and try to figure out if they can do a surgery between this surgery and the next one, or wait till afterwards. So then, after that, they'll have another procedure done after the kidney stone surgery next month, and a week later or so, whenever they can schedule it, have a stent removal procedure or surgery. And then they want to do a parathyroid surgery and remove 3 of the parathyroid glands. So then they also want her to continue to take calcium supplements, which they're doing here. They're giving her calcium. They're giving things to lower the calcium, They gave her potassium here. The calcium supplements will be needed after the parathyroid removal if we do that. Now, she's afraid to do it. But then it's like, is it, you're trading one problem for another or what? That's what we're wondering. So what do you think? I'm just, you can give your opinion. It doesn't have to be, we're not going to take it to heart, any opinion. Just let me know what you think. So then after that, we've got to follow up with the infectious disease expert again. And all of these different things. And find a good regular doctor, which one person recommended to us. I'm not going to say because that's between us and them. Someone recommended a good doctor to us, hopefully. So we're gonna have to continue to see the urologist and set an appointment up with an infectious disease expert. Figure out and find. I've already found one that I think is pretty good, has good reviews, and set up appointments with an endocrinologist. Have another surgery, so there's 3 more surgeries, and then the infectious disease expert, and find a good regular doctor or family doctor as well. And then we're also going to have to find a pain clinic and set up appointments with the pain clinic and another doctor that we found. So 5 or 6 different doctors after all of this. It's a process. All right, anyway, lots of bills as well. Not just regular bills, but medical bills. So if anyone can share my Gofundme link around, please do. Those that have donated, thank you so much. It's tremendous help because bills and medical bills and everything stacking up, and I'm staying here full time taking care of her. Daddy tries to go on the road and work as much as he can, and it's overwhelming. It really is, but I'm taking care of her full time, and I'm glad to do it. But yeah, that's what's happening. Life update. If you can show support or share it to let other people know, please do. But that's a life update. Thank you, and God bless. This has been an update. I'm still staying here at the facility with her right now at the Physical Rehabilitation Center. slash nursing home, but it's like a mixture of, it's like it's a rehab center. But anyway, that's all. That's an update. Signing out.